Hello there. I'm coming to you today to help you out with two of our 6 major themes of the Constitution, namely the separation of powers and checks and balances. They are confused a lot. People have trouble differentiating them. Thus, the purpose behind this quick, short, right to the point presentation. Nothing fancy, very simple here. Separation of powers. Let's tackle that first. That is the Constitution dividing up the powers amongst our 3 branches of government: executive, legislative, judicial. Each of the branches has a specific field of authority and set of responsibilities. For instance, the legislative branch is in charge of making laws. The other 2 branches cannot do that. That is, by far, their most important duty. Besides that, you see some other of their duties up there, including the big one, coining money, declaring war. There's many different powers just for the legislative branch. The other branches cannot do that. The executive branch, they are in charge of enforcing the laws, carrying them out. That is by far their number 1 duty. They can also approve or veto bills sent to them, appoint judges and other heads of departments, pardon criminals, amongst other powers. That's just a few of the many powers of the executive branch. The judicial branch, pure and simple, declares laws and acts of government unconstitutional. Most importantly, it is judging the law. This power is something the Supreme Court, federal judges, state judges all have. The other branches do not have it. So, with that said, separation of powers leads into checks and balances, because some of the powers within each branch limit or control the other branches. For example, the legislative branch, through the Constitution, has the power to impeach government officials. They can impeach the president. That's a way of controlling power of the president. They can override the president's vetoes. They can approve presidential appointments or presidential treaties. What can they do to the judicial branch? Well, they must approve all judges before they are seated to their posts. They approve all appointments. The executive branch, how do they limit the other 2? Well, they can veto the bills that are sent to them. They are the ones, the heads of the executive branch, the state and national levels, they appoint judges when there are openings. They raise and govern the military forces that Congress funds, puts together. They carry out all policy and oversee all programs that Congress is funding. So they balance each other out. Congress is going to fund them, but the executive branch is going to run them. How does the judicial branch limit the other 2 branches? Very simple. They declare laws and acts unconstitutional. That is a very powerful tool. Do not underestimate that. The other 2 branches can't get out of line with the Constitution, and the judges are there to make sure that doesn't happen. Well, that's the difference between the 2 of the major themes of government, of the Constitution. I hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in.